You are here with N.Y.Seeds. I am from New York City. Every borough besides Staten Island pretty much is where I lived. The cannabis culture, like where I'm from, is pretty, now that it's legal, pretty out there. Like, it's not as underground as it used to be. There still is an underground element to it, but it seems like a lot of people that were underground have now come above ground, and people can see their faces. You know, now we can hear their stories of what they've been doing this entire time when they've been doing everything underground pretty much. So it's pretty cool to see the evolution of people coming, you know, into the light, I'd say. I started smoking October 6, 2006, and I remember that exact day. I remember that day because I was supposed to give in my senior ring, my class ring deposit, and I never did. I went to cut school, get to go to the liquor store. They used to sell me liquor. People brought over weed, just had a cut party, hung out, did a bunch of shit. That was the first day I smoked weed that day. It was pretty cool. I think it was White Widow at the time. I think the strain was White Widow. I didn't start growing until lockdown, so about somewhere around 2020. Started growing right outside my window, garden level. Didn't really have much space to do it inside. I did get a tent, but I just utilized the time and space that I had to me outdoors, especially with nobody really being outside where I was living at the time. First strain I grew was Kitchen Sink No. 1. It was a phenotype from Kitchen Sink from Canorado Genetics, GMO Sunday Driver. The No. 1 pheno was the one that stuck out the most to me, so I held that one pretty close to me. The genetics that I'm known for are spritzer crosses. I reverse spritzer, did a feminized seed line from it. Most notable for the sour spritzer that just won first place at the Neo Growers Cup in the Best of Sour competition category, excuse me. Madison Square Garden, Kenepas, Borinquen, Z-Unit. I got a bunch of different strains, a bunch of flavors, so if you've seen spritzer in a feminized seed version, it was probably me that did that. What am I growing now? I don't have anything in flower right now. I just have a bunch of mothers. I transplanted a bunch of tissue cultured propagules, so they just came out of like the agar solution, put them into the medium, put them in the dome. So that's my first time starting tissue culture. And I also have mother plants of the Madison Square Garden, which is something of mine. Maple Fumes, something from Bloom. The ones that came from tissue culture were other genetics of mine too. Those were the Nutcrackers No. 8, hunted by Hoda Hoda Smoker in Colorado, and Borinquen No. 52, hunted by the same person in Colorado. My plans for N.Y.Seeds moving forward, I'm trying to get more of my genetics to as many growers as possible in the tri-state area. If not around the world, I'd like for them to, you know, see what I've been putting out, get people my passion projects in their garden. If they're passionate about growing, then I'm pretty sure it'll be a good combo. But I'd like to pretty much get as many of my genetics to as many growers as possible around the state.
Can you tell us a little bit about this outfit?
Not a sponsor. I can't tell you about this outfit. Not a sponsor. It's called, this is like a one-size-fits-all, like onesie. Like it pretty much goes all the way down. It's like a blanket. From Pook, P-O-O-K. They're out of Canada. I traded them about an ounce of weed. I traded them like, ounce of weed for like this and the sweats, and then I traded them another ounce of weed at another time for like the hoodie that I got on under this, and like a robe, and like I think a hat and gloves or something like that. But it's pretty cool. I like it. Very comfortable, very warm. Get a lot of compliments on the train. Where can people find me? You can find me at N.Y.Seeds718 on Instagram. I know I got to make it difficult. They can't make it easy for me. It's my 8th account. You'll be able to find me on Discord as well. Link in the bio on the Instagram. or Linktree. Linktree will have every link to contact me. That'll be linktr.ee/THCAECZAR. So that again is Linktree/THCAECZAR if you want to find every link to me.